Hello, Leo. This is Positively Angelic, and I'm here to do your February 2022 reading. I'm going to do a different spread this time. Let me know if you like this spread or not, whether you're on TikTok or YouTube. Remember that on TikTok, you're only seeing the first 3 minutes of the video, so you'll have to head over to YouTube to see the rest. Thank you so much for your wonderful, beautiful energy. Okay, thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, your saves, your follows, wherever you are. And Leo, let's get started. So let's talk about the different spread we're going to do. I'm going to do 2 fairy cards for past, immediate past, for present, and for immediate future. And then I'll do a clarifying card with the indigo angel cards, okay? All right. So I've already meditated over these cards, Leo. So let's go ahead and do a pull. See how this goes. Okay. Well, that one doesn't want to come out. That's immediate past. Here is present. Here is immediate future. And for your sign, for some reason, I'm getting that I need to look at the bottom of the deck. So we'll do that at this time. So you've got reaching out to others for assistance, poor timing for a career change, feeling challenged by money issues. So this could be part of the energy for the reading, okay? Asking for help is really important, Leo. It is something that you're good at sometimes, but your leadership sometimes does not allow you to think that, you're deficient in something. And that's okay. You don't have to be deficient in it to need help with it, right? You just might need a partner to help you. If you are thinking about changing careers or changing a lot of anything, right now might not be the best time. Okay, we got some planetary things going on that you may want to look at to make sure about your signs. And when you're feeling challenged by money issues and you're using the word debt to talk about it, it's better if you start talking about attracting money, okay? Attracting those things you desire. That way that challenge goes away, okay? And that feeling goes away. All right, so let's go ahead and do your clarifying card with the Indigo Angel Oracle cards. All right. So there's the past, present, and immediate future here. Okay. I feel like that's 2 cards for some reason. I don't think it is. Okay. So let's look at it, Leo. And look, that 5 of autumn over there, and now you've got the 4 of autumn. Managing your resources wisely, making sure that you are looking for balance in how you spend and save. Okay, and helping those, like serving those that you can serve, as a sovereign person, can definitely help you in the future. So I feel like you started doing this in the past, and you tried to stop procrastinating, right? You were overthinking, you were overanalyzing, overspending, right? And so you're starting to come into your own, right? And stop procrastinating, and you started realizing that your power comes from making decisions, okay? And this came in divine timing. We've got the past at the bottom of this hourglass, and we've got the future up here. And right in the middle is that right now time. That right now, right here, right now. And so you've started to realize that all of those times are actually together, happening simultaneously. And you started healing from several things. I'm getting that you started healing from things that you were going to go through in the future to prevent yourself from going through those. That may be for someone specific, actually. So, if it doesn't resonate, don't worry. It doesn't mean it's not your reading, okay? Yeah, so I'm feeling that this reading is a lot about your career and your finances. So let's see about the present. Now that is that part of the reading, that you were really trying to figure out your finances, your career, you know, your next move. What should you do about this or that? How can you purchase this or that? I feel like many of you figured it out. So, wow, we've got renewal. We've got the renewal card. You know, reviewing the past and the present so you can plan your future. Understanding your purpose, releasing judgments about yourself and others. So, that is really going right on along with this, but this is a little bit more about self-care, you know. So, you know, this was about self-care, you know, in order to correct the financial issues, the procrastination, you know. That shows you about gaining momentum, right? It's kind of like if you're on a bicycle and you were just sitting on the bicycle, like at the top of a hill, with the brakes on, right? And you're like, I'm going to go down this hill, and you're still sitting there, right? You're not going anywhere. You're just sitting there. But if you take your fingers off the brakes, your hands off the brakes, your feet off the brakes, and you put your feet on the pedals, you're going to go flying down that hill. And Leo, I feel like you are that kind of being, that when you take your hands or your feet off the brakes, you are going to gain such momentum that you are going to have so much gain in every area of your life. So that's the renewal. Letting go of the ego. So it looks like you've been feeling, you've been keeping yourself stuck, Leo. And I send all the love out to you that I can. Because you've been getting caught up in fear and worry and, you know, oh my goodness, what, you know, just like we said, what am I going to do about this or that or this or that? That self-care and that self-love is so important, Leo. You have such a loving heart. You have such a giving spirit. But you don't really necessarily love and give to yourself as much as you love and give to others. So, you know, take care of that ego part of yourself. You know, listen to your inner self and start doing those things that you know that you need to do, okay, in order to take care of you instead of taking care of so many other people, all right? And accomplish those dreams. Oh my goodness, you have so many dreams, whether it's dreams that you're, you know, whenever you're asleep and you need to wake up and write those down. You know, I suggest having a journal. I do have journals on Amazon, you know, I'm going to say it. That I have created, and or you can just get a notebook, you know, keep a notebook and a pencil, and I would actually put it under your pillow, okay, and put the date at the top every night whenever you go to sleep. And if you wake up after you've had a dream, write down just keywords. You don't have to write down the whole thing in the middle of the night like a manuscript, okay? You don't need to do that, but writing keywords, and when you wake up reading those keywords, you'll start remembering your dream, okay? Or if you have physical dreams and goals that you want to achieve, write those down. It's the same thing. Write them down. Get a notebook for it, a journal. I've got journals. And write those dreams and goals down. You know, I was listening to, I think it was a Steve Harvey. You know, I'm not affiliated with them, just so you know. And no, I can't remember who it was. Was it Steve Harvey? I think it was Steve Harvey. He said, write down 300 things. 300 things that you want. And, you know, it'll be hard to write them all once you get to like number 75 or 100. But keep writing. Keep writing the dreams, and you'll start seeing yourself marking off the ones you've achieved, and you'll have to add to the list. So that might be what you need to do, you know. I mean, you could start with just 10 dreams, right? 10 goals. So immediate future, having patience, not worrying, resting, planning your next steps. So it's right, you know, Spirit's right. If you start writing down the things that you want to achieve, guess what? You're going to achieve them. Having the patience, but when you start gaining momentum, things are going to come in so fast that you might get overwhelmed with some good things, right? Which will be amazing. although last year I had a lot of good things coming over and over and over, I did get a little overwhelmed, I'm not going to lie. And so now I'm trying to build that momentum back up. And you can do the same, Leo. You've got wonderful news coming. You've got success. You've got public recognition. So this is really completely a self-care financial reading for you. Definitely. Or, career, finances, all of that. Doesn't look like you're too worried about love right now, but you are, worried about the finances. So still, doing self-care for finances is definitely a thing. Now, you do have a friend who you confide in. Make sure that you are, paying attention to that friend as often as possible. You confide in this friend, and this friend actually confides in you. And you're there for each other. It's a wonderful friendship, actually, I'm feeling. And even though this is not gender specific, you guys could be a non-traditional friendship pair, or you could be in a group of friends that is like, how in the world are we all friends, but it always works. And these friends, or this friend, always has really good advice that seems not to have anything to do with your problem. But believe me, when that person tells you what to do and you do it, it always solves your problem. And I'm feeling that really strongly, Leo. So take it as it resonates. Again, thank you so much for being here. Follow, subscribe, like, share, comment, save it for later so that you can watch it later in the month and see, how it resonates with you, or if you're receiving any guidance. And Leo, I'll see you next time, okay? Thank you so much. All right, bye-bye.